dead and we're sitting here doing nothing. Someone is out there and someone just killed my best friend. What is there to stop them from getting to me now, too? All because of him.
The study of the deviant criminal mind reveals one startling lesson. Normal, unremarkable, another face in the crowd. They are us until something pushes them over the edge. As criminal psychologists, we cannot rely on outward appearances. We must depend on facts, data, and our unbiased analysis of our subjects. Speaking of deviant behavior, which brings me to the key assignment of this course, the interviewing and profiling of a convicted criminal. In pairs, you will interview and What's the one thing I've been saying since the very beginning?
Never drop your guard.
Exactly. I cannot stress this enough. The subjects that we deal with have no intention of telling the truth. Some of them enjoy deception. Never give them the upper hand. The last thing that you want is to step into a trap that they've set.
Is that what happened to you? I mean, is that why you stopped working as an expert witness?
If that's your best attempt at trapping me into a response, you're gonna have to do better than that. You're the one stepping in it.
Third time you've been caught up in something this week. Let me guess. His sheets?
And? Not exactly. I had to go back for my bracelet.
You never take that thing off, not even to shower.
I know. I think the clasp is broken.
Let me see. Oh, you're right. That is weird, huh?
Yeah.
Ladies, can I see you in my office for a moment? Aaron, if you're late again...
I won't be. Here are the case files you asked for, indexed and cross-referenced.
Thank you, but don't try to change the subject. More balls than the university's basketball team.
I know. I'm sorry. I've been a little busy lately, but it won't happen again. Promise.
See that it doesn't. And you, Julia, I was calling on you, and you knew it.
I thought it was rude to interrupt him.
And cutting you off wasn't? You're one of my smartest students, probably the smartest. But all the intelligence in the world won't get you anywhere if you don't have the assertiveness and the confidence to use it.
I'll try.
Don't make me sound like Yoda, Julia. My agent. You know, and they already rejected the last 3 book proposals. Publishers want something flashy and up to them. I'm gonna need you ladies to work extra this week.
We can do that. Sure, of course.
Okay? I am expecting great things from your profile papers. Don't let me down, ladies.
And just how are we supposed to research half of modern criminal history and find the perfect candidate for our project?
Divide and conquer?
I guess. Okay, I'll start researching candidates. You head to the library.
Why do I get the library?
Because the cafe has cute baristas.
Oh my God. Hi. Are you doing research for the criminal psych paper?
Do I know you?
We're in Dr. Stone's criminal psychology class together. I really did not appreciate the fact that you cut me off.
You're in Stone's Crim Psych? I haven't seen you there.
I sit behind you.
That's probably why then.
Cool.
Hello?
Someone there? Hello? Who's there? Jeez, girl, chill. You scared the crap out of me. What are you doing here?
I found him.
Today, Cole James Heller was found guilty of murdering Bruce and Robin McCord. Neighbors say he did yard work for the local residents and was there on the night of the murder. And when his advances were rejected by Miss McCord, he became enraged and strangled her. Her husband Bruce tried to save her, but was shot with his own gun, all while their young daughter was asleep upstairs. Despite his conviction, Heller continues to claim his innocence.
So, he's perfect, right?
Perfect looking, yeah.
Come on, this case is everything. Sex, obsession, a convicted man declaring his innocence.
The problem is it's not even current. This happened 12 years ago.
Exactly. This guy will be dying to talk to anybody on the outside.
Is this because he's hot?
What? No. I mean, not pick someone because they look like that.
You know what Dr. Stone said. As criminal psychologists, we must not be swayed by outward appearances. I'm just scared that this is going to keep you focusing on the wrong things.
Which is exactly why this is a great reason we should pick him. It'll show Dr. Stone that I cannot be distracted by just a good-looking guy, and you will be acting more assertive by keeping me in line. It's a twofer.
That was so weak. How did you even find this guy in the first place?
I found him in one of Dr. Stone's file drawers. You know how she keeps info on all sorts of cases in there. There wasn't really much there initially, but I dug deeper, and here we are. And get all of Dr. Stone's research done. Be my guest.
Okay. But you need to help me with all this research.
Done. Hurry up, Aaron, we gotta go.
Seriously, that's what you're wearing to the interview?
Dr. Stone said to make sure we're the ones setting the trap. This guy's been in prison for 12 years. It'll throw him off his guard. Nobody this hot is supposed to be smart.
Fine, but it's only because I'm shocked you actually paid attention in class.
Oh.
The fact that we have to go to him. He's the one who's setting the terms. Which is exactly what Dr. Stone warned us about.
Come on. I think we can handle one little interview.
Okay.
Do it.
Cole Heller, thank you for talking with us.
You're younger than I thought you were.
Is that okay?
We're still very eager to talk to you.
I'm sorry, what were your names again?
I'm Julie Monroe, and this is Aaron Valdez.
All right. Before we get started, let's make sure we're not wasting each other's time. I want to make sure you're not one of them.
One of whom?
Fangirls. There's this weird subculture of them who are into convicted guys. I've had more marriage proposals since I've been arrested than hot meals. So if you're looking for a boyfriend to shock your parents.
What you're talking about is called hybristophilia, also referred to as the Bonnie and Clyde syndrome. It's a state of arousal.
Okay. I'm convinced. You're the real deal.
Well, we should get started. We have copies of your biographical information, including your birth date, family history, things like that. Can you please review it for us?
Well, if that's anything like the police investigation, it's going to be all wrong. Why don't we skip ahead to your real questions?
All right. All these questions are going to pertain to your current situation.
You're still professing your innocence.
I am. Is that a problem?
No. We just wanted to offer you our support.
Is that so?
Would you describe yourself as impulsive?
Aren't we all?
Is that a yes?
If an opportunity calls for it, yes.
Do you have a history of promiscuous sexual behavior?
Not recently.
The women who've contacted you, do you keep in touch with them? Are any of them special to you?
Do you really want to hear about all that?
We're trying to create a profile, so no information is bad information. We'd love to hear anything we're willing to share.
The first one made contact just right after having sex.
If it's not in my hands, it better be in my email within an hour. Ladies, so how do you think it went?
I guess we'll see. It went great. You'll love it.
Okay, hope so.
We'll see. That paper is incredible, and we should.
Julia! Hey!
Oh my God, Cole! Mr. Heller.
In the flesh.
You're free. How?
There was a confession, which pointed to new evidence. The DNA matched, so my lawyer got an emergency hearing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Remember I told you the cops really botched this one.
What are you doing here on campus?
I wanted to thank you, both of you, in person.
Oh, we really didn't do anything.
No, when you two both told me you believed I was innocent, it made me feel not so alone. So I got a new lawyer and all this is happening. You know, I feel like you really saw me more than just the monster that they claim I am. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Well, I hope this doesn't screw up things too badly for your paper.
I'm sure we'll work it out. It'll be fine. Yeah.
I'll be in town for the next few days, so I'll figure out my next move. I'll be staying at the Towns Line Inn off there.
Sounds good.
Again, thank you both so much.
My heart is pounding out of my chest right now.
We need to look into this now.
Cole James Heller was released from prison today, 12 years after his conviction for the murders of Bruce and Robin McCord.
I told you 12 years ago he was innocent. Now it's been proven true in the court.
Serial rapist was discovered at the site of Jackson's suicide, taking responsibility for the brutal crimes. Jackson's confessions contained specific details, including information of a piece of evidence found at the crime scene that was never released to the public. The item, held in police storage, was retested for DNA and confirmed Jackson's involvement.
Guess he was telling the truth.
I guess so.
It is sort of weird, though, the timing, don't you think? A new confession, new evidence, now, 12 years later.
Not really. These things happen.
I guess. I suppose we should be happy an innocent man's been freed. Or one at all, actually.
Huh. Well, that must have been a surprise. I've been so swamped with revising book proposals, I haven't been able to keep up with current events. Who was your paper on?
Cole Heller.
Cole Heller. I profiled a Heller 12 years ago, but the DA didn't use it. Yeah. This is him.
They just showed his release on the news, but we were too busy finishing our paper, so.
He came to campus to thank us. He was very nice.
I'm sure he was. But I need you both, maybe. But even if he didn't commit the crimes, he was still in prison for 12 years with men who have. Prison changes people. Typically not for the better. And for sure, now he's angry at his wrongful incarceration.
Well, if you met him, you wouldn't say that.
Aaron, you might think that, but you're still a student. And you're wrong. I can promise you that. Especially when it comes to Cole Heller. Do you understand? Now off you go. I have some calls to make.
Forget about it. She accepted the paper and we don't have to see Cole again.
But we could Didn't you hear what she just said? Look, I know you think Dr. Stone can do no wrong, but everyone makes mistakes. I mean, she quit working as an expert witness for a reason, right?
So you're just gonna ignore her warning?
I'm just saying we should consider all possibilities.
Where are you going?
To go get caught up in something else?
I missed that.
I know you have.
Cheers.
Wish I could stay, but my husband will be wondering where I am. It's good to have you out.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cole James Heller was released from prison today, 12 years after his conviction for the murders of Bruce and Robin McCord. Suicide, taking responsibility for the brutal crimes. Jackson's confession.
So you started the party without me, huh?
Thought you ladies changed your mind. Where's your friend?
It's just me. Hope that's okay.
Not afraid.
Should I be?
What you ask them?
Yeah, I don't scare easily. Besides, everyone needs a good thrill now and then. Something to get the heart pounding. When's the last time your heart pounded?
Besides when they told me I was free to go.
To your freedom and all the very good things that come with it.
Ordered that for here.
Your order changed.
What if I want to order something?
Read the sign.
Okay. Food sucks here anyway. Let's go.
Right after I finish my drink.
Come on. We'll get more.
I'm Detective Aaron Booker.
Booker? The one who was in charge of the McCord murders.
Someone's done their research. I wasn't there following you. I was following him.
You mean Cole?
I don't think Cole Heller's as innocent as he wants you to believe.
You want to talk about what happened at the bar?
Nope.
Okay. Want to talk about what happened that night?
Why are you so interested?
Consider it professional curiosity.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in talking to a professional.
You correct me where I'm wrong.
No thanks.
Guess you scare easier than I do. Maybe you're the one that's afraid. Afraid you might say too much. Afraid you might tell me what really happened. How you lost control.
What you wanted? Huh? Is this the thrill you needed to make your heart pound?
I'll take any thrill you give me.
Cole Heller received multiple marriage proposals while in prison?
He mentioned it.
Tie themselves to a man convicted of brutally killing 2 people who only ever showed them kindness.
I mean, I agree that's mystifying, but what does this have to do with us?
Do you find Cole Heller attractive, Ms. Monroe?
What? No. Till 6 weeks ago, I had no idea who Cole was.
Last week, I would have said I know this case better than anybody. I even knew Bruce McCord personally. I was the first detective on the scene and worked it day and night. Put together a great case. And still, the jury took 3 days to deliberate.
So they must have had doubts even then about Cole's guilt.
There were 9 men on, even from the witness stand, that punk managed to charm them into believing his lies.
But the new DNA evidence...
That scarf with Jackson's DNA, we tested it at the time, but I don't recall any other traces. Maybe we missed it. Maybe we didn't.
You think Cole convinced somebody to tamper with the evidence?
More than that. Whoever it was, they were willing to kill to get Cole Heller released.
Hey, it's Erin. You know what to do. Or maybe catch up to the century and text me.
Hey, it's me. Something's happened and I need you to call me back ASAP. Did we get involved?
Was Julia busy tonight?
This is the second time you've asked about her.
Like, I just don't want her to feel left out. The invitation was for both of you.
Was it?
Not this part, obviously.
You know, you don't have to leave for food.
I don't want to take it. It's just down the street.
All right, back.
Erin, it's me again. Look, I'll just tell you. The detective from Cole's case came here. He thinks Cole isn't innocent. That he has someone helping him from the outside, someone who's dangerous. So if you're with him, God, I hope you're not, leave. Like Dr. Stone warned us, we
You forget your key? Cole? Hello? Who's there?
Hey, why'd you leave all of a sudden?
due for school. Can I call you tomorrow?
Okay. Sure. No problem.
No, I really mean it.
Are you sure you're okay? I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
No, it's not that. Like I said, I'm slammed. Dr. Stone has us working like dogs, so.
Okay. I might be seeing you sooner than you think. Goodbye.
What is that? Cole? Cole?
Where were you?
Out?
With Cole?
No, with a friend. I have ones other than you, you know.
But you did get my messages.
Yes, and they didn't make any sense. Even if Cole had someone working for him on the outside, how could they get that guy,
Mick Jackson.
yeah, to confess to something that he didn't do?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Did Dr. Stone's file say anything different than what the police reports had?
No, it was incomplete. I had to get most of it from the case files from the police. Why do you care so much about what that detective says? He's obviously had it out for Cole since day one.
Being swayed by his good looks and charm.
Well, you didn't seem to mind when he gave you that hug on campus.
He was the one that did that. Look, if the detective is correct, you need to be careful because Cole is dangerous.
He's not dangerous. It's late. It's been a long day. I'm going to bed.
All right, well, I'll need you to pull the police files for the Wong, Gilbert, and Stark cases. They'd already been closed, so it shouldn't be that difficult. I can do it. No, let Erin do it.
Why me?
Because I need Julia to clean up this mess, and she knows my... Well, I need to meet with a colleague about an appointment I have later.
Okay. So do you want me to start straightening this up, or?
Yeah, just get it back to a normal level of disarray.
Okay, thank you.
Hello again.
Cole, what are you doing here?
I thought you'd be happier to see me.
I wasn't expecting to see you in my professor's office.
And what are you doing in your professor's office? Maybe I can help you with that. Until she gets back. You smell amazing.
It's just my shampoo. Here, you're doing it wrong. You know, you never said why you're here.
Oh, Dr. Stone didn't tell you. We're gonna be what?
Your appointment's at 5. It's 2.
Yeah, I had some free time. Thought I'd see if you can meet. All right. We'll see you in a few hours then. Maybe you can make the meeting too.
I don't think so.
Maybe another time then.
You told Erin and I to stay away from him.
Cole Heller is very charming, and sometimes deceptively so. You both are young, impressionable students, and I'm a seasoned professional. It's not the same.
So you're gonna write a book with him?
I've considered writing a book about him, yes. Julia, I think you should go.
You're back.
Of course. Somebody has to fetch the doc's files.
Figured after last time, Dr. Stone would be running her own errands.
Last time.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Didn't mean to scare you.
You're fine.
I heard glass breaking.
Yes, all the lights are shattered right there.
Damn, fuse box keeps failing.
Hey, back yet? Julia, somebody's following me.
What? Who?
I don't know. I've never seen her before. But she was at the storage facility.
Okay, you need to call the police right now.
I think I'm just gonna head back to campus to be safe.
Okay.
Aaron? Aaron! Are you home?
Hey, it's Erin. You know what to do. Or maybe catch up to the Century and text me.
Hey, it's me. I just... Who's there? Aaron? Is that you? This isn't funny.
Whoa. Hey, sorry. Were you talking to someone?
What are you doing here?
I knocked. No one answered, so I came around back.
I mean, what are you doing here?
Erin texted me earlier. I answered, she hasn't responded yet. Thought I'd check on her.
Text you what?
About getting together again.
I knew it.
And she lied about that too. When did she text you?
This afternoon. Just after 2. She gave me address.
She tried calling me earlier hours ago. She told me to meet her on campus, and she wasn't there. And I haven't been able to reach her since.
We need to find her.
I can do that myself.
Yeah, I'm coming with you.
I don't need your help. Why do you care anyway?
Why? She's a nice kid.
A nice kid.
Yeah, and if you're this worried, there's a good reason. So let's go.
Cole Heller. Why am I not surprised to see you here? I need you to come with me. Both of you.
Oh my God. I can't believe. Where is she?
See that? That's blood. And it matches your friend's blood type.
What?
There's more. That's blood too. We won't be able to get DNA from it. Someone tried to clean it up with bleach. They couldn't hide that much of it.
We thought something was wrong with her. We went to go try and find her. You have to help us find her, please.
Unfortunately, Ms. Monroe, if your friend lost that much blood, she's not hurt. She's dead. I'm sorry to put you through there, Ms. Monroe. But I had to convince you how serious this is. I have to ask you, did Erin have anyone violent in her life? An ex-boyfriend? A stalker?
Nothing like that.
I'm gonna call it that.
I told you. She texted me to meet up tonight. I never heard back. Now, does that sound like a guy who just killed a girl?
It does, if he's trying to cover his tracks.
She had called me earlier and said that somebody was following her. Somebody that she didn't recognize, she's never seen before.
What time was this?
This was around 3. She was trying to get to campus, but she never showed. It was Cole, wasn't it? It had to be Cole.
Where were you between whom?
Dr. Stone. Right.
She confirmed it. We're checking the cameras on campus now, but it seems legit.
You must have found something, though, on the car, just prints and DNA,
Because
something.
of the bleach, the only viable DNA sample is from the blood on the door handle, and that came off a glove. So no prints.
It's gotta be somebody Cole knows. One of his female suitors. It has to be. Someone who's out there jealous, wanting him all to herself. The same person who killed to have him released.
Names of all the people you communicate on top of it.
You know, I figured you'd be tired of all this. After being so wrong last time.
Start writing.
Erin was killed after she was with Cole. That is not a coincidence.
I agree.
She must have figured out who framed Mick Jackson because maybe she learned how the evidence was altered, and I just...
Please, Miss Monroe, take a deep breath.
She is dead, and you are sitting here doing nothing.
We're doing everything we can.
Are you really? Because someone is out there and stop them from killing me now. This is all because of him.
We done here?
For now. Don't leave town.
I had no plans to.
Dr. Stone. Thanks for coming.
Of course. However I can help.
I'll give you two a moment while I see about getting a subpoena for Cole's recent phone records.
I can't help but to think that this is all my fault.
You could not have known that this would have happened.
But I should have. There is danger in thinking that you know everything, Julia. Why don't you come stay with me for a few days? I don't think you should be alone. For many reasons.
Julia!
Go away.
Look, I need to talk to you.
Who's that woman over there?
No one.
No one. That looks like a pretty upset somebody to me.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it does. Is she another one of your prison suitors who waited for your release?
Julia, it's not what you think.
Just leave me alone, Cole.
Look, I'm really sorry about Erin. I know I didn't know her very long, but I could...
Stop. You don't know anything about her. Stop pretending like you do.
I was gonna say, I could already tell how close the two of you are.
Well, it's quite the connection you two made in 2 days.
Look, just because I didn't know her long doesn't mean I don't care.
You're talking about her in present tense.
So?
It's a criminal psych thing.
I'm innocent, you know it. I'm also sure that whoever killed Erin knew about her involvement with me, which means they probably know about you too. All right, and if that's true, you're in danger right now.
Which is why you need to leave.
I can't do that. Not when I've already failed to protect the people that I care about. Not when I'm your best, if not only, option at finding out who did this to Erin. Before they find you. That is everything from my cell.
Are these all the women you communicated with?
Some by phone, some by email. Most of them claim to be lawyers, reporters, stuff like that.
Psych students?
No one got that creative. Yeah, most of them gave up when I wouldn't admit to the crime. I guess being innocent is boring.
Someone didn't give up. Whoever's behind this didn't just kill Erin. They convinced a man to commit suicide, or at least made it look that way. And they found a way to alter evidence from the police storage locker.
So it wasn't Mick Jackson.
Seems unlikely. Whoever's pulling the strings now is able to charm, shame, and control. She's an expert at pushing people's buttons without them even knowing it. Master manipulator. There's got to be some sort of clue in here. Here, take these.
How about I grab us some food? It's hard to work on an empty stomach.
You're in your head.
That's not in my profile.
That's why you dropped out of school.
It's hard to learn when you can't read. Every time I tried to ask for help, people just called me dumb, lazy, or thought I was faking it. Miss McCord was the only one who really saw what was wrong with me. She taught me about dyslexia. Showed me how to unlock my brain. You know, she was like a mother to me. Better than my own. There's not a day that goes by I don't think about kind.
That's what you meant when you said that. There was people that you couldn't protect. You didn't just mean Erin. I'm sorry.
I know you don't trust me, and I get it. But if this is because of me, because of some lovelorn stalker that's obsessed with me, I'm not gonna let anyone hurt you. I'm not gonna let that happen.
So, you've never read any of the letters?
My cellmate would help me out with them sometimes. I can read through my old emails. If your computer has a text-to-speech function. That's what I used in prison.
Okay. I've been dreaming of you since the first time I saw your picture, Cole. Of your mouth on my mouth, of your hands on my body. I need you so bad. I can't wait till you get out of prison and we can finally be together forever. The way it's written, she certainly seems eager to get you out of prison.
I think I remember her earlier letters. Where's that postmark from?
Buenos Aires. Seems unlikely. These are interesting, though, because she signs her name D every time.
Right. No, I remember her. She was a lot more persistent than most. I always thought I'd stop replying to her, but she always sucked me right back in. No photos, no phone calls. She always asked. No details of her. She just always kept it about me. I always just signed it D.
D. For dead end.
Yeah.
It's getting late. I should go.
You don't have to.
I do. Dr. Stone insisted I stay with her for a couple days, so I don't want her to worry.
Right. Well, you shouldn't go. I mean, not alone.
I'll be fine.
I'll walk you to your car. Just in case. Julia. You know, it's funny, when I met you, I had a feeling you were gonna change my life. I just didn't know how much.
Cole, I have to go.
Julia. I'm sorry. Julia.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
Dr. Stone? Dr. Stone, are you home? Hello?
His confusion over his arrest and his grief over the death of Robin McCord appear genuine. Further analysis will need to be completed prior to his testimony, but in my expert opinion, Cole Heller is not a criminal. Deanna Ballstone. D is for Deanna. I just needed to find a passage from one of your books.
For you, too. Well, Detective Booker came by with these and wanted to see if you'd recognize anyone.
Who are they?
The police pulled those photos from Cole's prison email account. That, my dear, is Cole's harem. We call it pathology. Label it deviant.
They all look so different.
They all look different, but deep down they're the same. They're attracted to murder and murderers. One of them killed Aaron, and perhaps at Cole's request.
She's not here.
Who isn't?
The girl Cole was talking to the other night at the police station.
More research for the book.
They approved your proposal?
Finally. It's been 5 years since I've last been published, and that dean has been threatening to remove me from the tenure track. But that book will put me back on the map.
Because it's flashy up to the moment with a good dose of sex? Or is that you finally get to tell the world after 12 years, I told you so, when you were claiming his innocence?
Did Cole tell you that? I guess neither of you heeded my warning to stay away from him. My work was impeccable, but my boss and everyone else thought that Cole had charmed me, manipulated me. They got accused me?
Another deviant profile, and another case that needs your expert opinion.
I think you should go.
What happened? Did you fall in love with him?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe you're still in love with him.
You are so out of your league. Get out.
Detective Booker, this is Julia Monroe. I think come to the house, actually. Okay, bye.
Thank you for coming so late, Detective.
Cole?
Sounds like you're expecting someone else.
Detective Booker just said that he had news about Aaron.
Really? Did he say what?
He just should be here any moment.
I don't mind waiting. I'd like to see what he's learned.
Did you follow me from Dr. Stone's?
Look, after I kissed you, I was worried. I wanted to make sure you made it to Dr. Stone's okay.
How did you know I was here?
My buddy who traced the IP. I had him track your cell phone.
You're tracking my phone?
Look, after what happened to Aaron, I didn't want to take any chances. After I saw you'd left, I followed your signal.
Cole, that is illegal. Not to mention absolutely invasive and inappropriate. It's like you could convince anyone to do anything for you.
Look, I was worried. It's not safe for you to be alone. You told me you were going to stay at Dr. Stone's.
I looked it up.
You have Dr. Stone frame him to make it look like he was the one that murdered him.
Dr. Stone? What are you even talking about?
Or is she just trying to clear her reputation as well?
Why would she? That doesn't even make sense.
Of course it does. She studied the criminal mind for years. She knows all about manipulation. She has access to all the police files, and she never thought that you were guilty. She now gets a book deal out of it.
I hadn't spoken to Dr. Stone in 12 years.
You communicated with her. She's D.
What?
And she was your alibi for when Aaron was killed.
Julia, don't look at me like that. You know that. Right? Julia.
I never said that. Aaron did, not me.
You let me think you did. You're the only one that made me feel like a normal person, not a murderer. I trusted you.
Get out. Now.
Who's the master manipulator now?
Julia? Julia? Is that you? Damn it, Julia, so careless.
Detective Booker, finally.
Yeah, I got called in for a case. Julia.
I know who did it. It was Dr. Stone the whole time.
Julia. Dr. Stone is dead.
It can't be right.
Looks like she was strangled with a scarf, similar to the one that was used on Robin McCord.
It was Cole. It had to be, right?
Or his accomplice. Do you have any idea who it could be? Any idea at all?
The other day when he was at the police station, there was this woman there, but he didn't tell me who she was. She was 30, red hair. She wasn't in the photos that you sent, any of them.
I've already spoken to her. That's Jennifer Deeds. She's Cole's cousin. Apparently she's supporting him while he's getting on his feet. I gather she's not that happy with him.
So it would still be her.
She has an airtight alibi for the time being. For a little while at least. It's not safe here while Cole Heller walks free.
You're not going to arrest him?
How? I've got no hard evidence. And nobody in the department wants a repeat of the same mistake we made last time.
There's something missing. It has to be. There's something we're missing.
I'm sorry. My hands are tied. They're not gonna let me arrest Cole Heller for anything less than a full tape confession. Think about leaving town. I hope you do.
Consider it. Thanks. Oh my God. For those who don't know, I lost my best friend the other day. But I will always have her with me. And she left me something to always remember her by. I know how important this was to her, and now it's that important to me. No matter where I go, I will always have it with me. It's me. I am so sorry for what I said to you the other night, but I went back over the case file and I saw something that everybody missed. So I need you to meet me at the campus library, and I will leave the side door open and I will explain everything. I can't wait to see you.
Ms. Monroe, are you sure about this?
It's the only way you're gonna get the confession that you need, Detective.
What?
Out. Library's closed.
Closed? What are you talking about?
You heard me. Now.
You're right on time.
Did you hear that?
It's an old building. Let's set your files up here.
What'd you find?
I have been going over and over your files, and it has been staring me in the face the whole time.
Okay. And?
I know that you were smart and sharp. I know that you always try to protect the people that you care about. And I know that you would never do a bad thing without good reason. That night that you went to the house to study with Miss McCord, her husband wasn't home.
No, not yet. It's just Miss McCord and Hannah.
Their daughter.
She used to bring me lemonade when I was doing yard work. Sometimes I'd take her to school if I was going. She loved that. She was such
A nice kid.
Why are you showing me this?
Do you recognize this?
Yeah, that was Robin's favorite bracelet. She wore it all the time.
It was her daughter's favorite, too.
And she wants it back.
Erin?
Actually, Erin's my middle name. First name is Hannah. Until it became Erin Valdez after the close adoption, so reporters wouldn't keep following me. I thought you almost recognized me when we first met.
I'm sorry, what were your names again? You're alive.
When I first figured it out. But I knew you'd come back for your bracelet.
Wow. You really are the smartest student after all. If we're gonna be honest, I always found it a little annoying.
But why make everyone think that you're dead?
Because Dr. Stone suspected me. I needed to divert suspicion. Buy me some time.
I warned you to stay away from him.
Cole? I did.
Don't lie to me. I saw you leaving his motel. I knew you couldn't help yourself.
You don't know him.
But you do?
You're right, I don't know him. I'll stay away, I promise.
I hope so. I would hate to see something happen to you.
So I changed my plans. Hard to be the suspect when you're the victim, right? A panicked call to you, a little bit of blood on my car door to sell it, a lot of pig's blood and some bleach to really sell it.
And the scarf they used on Dr. Stone, almost identical to the one that you planted in Cole's case file. Nice touch.
Thanks. All the files I needed.
Like me Jackson's.
This might not come as a shock, but registered sex offenders aren't so hard to entice. A chance meeting at a bar, an invitation back to his place, and a few drinks later, you're mixing a poison cocktail along with the pre-written suicide note all ready to go.
But why do all this for me? I was convicted of murdering your parents.
Because I knew you didn't do it. I wasn't asleep that night. I saw you leave through my bedroom window. I tried telling that idiot detective, but he said that I was scared and confused. I was because I knew you. I knew every inch of you. And call it puppy love, but what I felt was real. It is real. I love you, Cole, and I always have. You hear that, detective? That should do it. Oh, sorry. He's not here anymore. I took care of that a long time ago.
I can't believe that you did all this for me. You're amazing. You've grown.
I wanted to. But I needed to make sure you wanted me. really wanted me.
I do. That night was amazing. What you did for me, for us, so that we could be together. I don't know what to say.
Say you love me.
Julia, run!
No, Cole! So ungrateful. I should have let you rot in prison. God, Cole. Same thing I did for him. The second he gets a chance, he sleeps with you? What? My best friend! What? We never even did anything. I saw, heard you at the motel. I swear to you, we never even... Oh, it's okay. I get it. He's not exactly easy to resist, is he? But once they find your dead body with his prints all over the murder weapon, he'll go back to prison, and I'll get to come out of hiding.
Julia,
Dr. Stone gave you that job on a silver platter when I had to beg. Julia! Come on, Julia. I'm getting tired of this. I was gonna go easy on you, but maybe they'll have to add sadism to Cole's psych profile. We both know what a knife can do to a human body. I told you the clasp was broken. I remembered.
Little Hannah McCord. She told me something that night. I didn't want to believe it. Hannah, Aaron, thought that her father killed her mom in a jealous rage and shot himself out of remorse.
Yeah, he had a temper. Not the loud kind that the neighbors can notice. The quiet, evil kind you'd only know if you had to live with him. Like Hannah and Robin did.
He found you alone late at night with his wife and got the wrong idea. That's why he beat you up.
There is just enough ambiguity. Heller, I thought I knew you. It's a sad thing to find out just how wrong one can be. I know this doesn't make up for anything, not a bit of what you went through, but I apologize. And I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
I should go.
Cole,
And that is going to be the biggest difference between Freud and Jung.
And that's actually all the time that we have today, guys. Thank you so much.
Not even graduated yet and already teaching?
Have you been there the whole time?
You're good. Almost like a real teacher. I think I may have even accidentally learned something.
Really? Yeah. Liz, I feel like an actress up here still, and not a very good one.
That was some pretty good acting you did with me a couple weeks ago.
You too. I almost believed you until you grabbed Aaron's taser.
I guess we're both good at manipulation.
I wasn't lying about what I said the other day. I meant everything. You were smart and protective, and you always end up doing the right thing.
Eventually.
Nobody's perfect.
And how do I know you're not trying to manipulate me right now?
Because this.
ফার্স্ট ডাউন পাওয়ার পরেও রাউন্ড গেল
দুইটা আরে মাথায় এম থাকা সত্ত্বেও পায়ে কি মেজাজটা কেমন লাগে ভাই এমটা পায়ে ঠাস করে একদম করতে নেই
আমার ডাইনে কেউ আছে নিচে
বলতে পারি না ভাই দেখে না
দৌড় দিলাম স্পষ্ট
দেন দৌড়ান আরে আমার উপরে তো মারবো
সিঁড়ি উপরে ওখানে সিঁড়ি কাছে প্লেয়ার আছে
দুইটা লাইন হেড देयर
হালাই উপরে লাইন ভাই আপনার উপর আসতে পারে লাইন ভাই
না উপরে আছে সব আপাতত
আরে তো উপর
ওই সাইড থেকে জাম নামে যদি রাজ দেয় এটা বলো আচ্ছা তাই
পিছন দিক
টাইগার সবুজ ওয়ালা দাঁড়ানো এদিকে দুইটা আছে প্রায় টিল দাঁড়ানো এটার একটু পিক নিতে পারলে আমি নিতে পারতাম এটাকে একটু দেখেন তো পিক দিতে পারেন কিনা এটার ডাউন উপরে ডাউন লাইন ভাই উপরে ডাউন
উঠবো উপরে
আহা
আমি নিচে পড়ে
নাই ভাই আসছে বললাম
একটা আছে নিচে একটা
ড্যামেজ
Double kill.
Thanks.
প্রিন্সিপাল আমার গিল্ডে ঢুকতে হলে নেক্সারের স্ট্রিম দেখবা ও হচ্ছে ট্রায়ার ও ঠিক আছে প্লেয়ার এখানে ট্রায়ার দিয়ে আমি কি প্লেয়ার
Resources here.
আসছে এখানে আসছে আরে এটা ঘুরে কেন
আরে আমি কাভারে এসে নক খাইলাম ভাই তুই
আরে ও ঢুকে গেল
আরে ভাই বাল